Radio Shouty.
I mean, you, Tip, and Dro, going crazy on them songs, man. Being on Grand Hustle at the time where Grand Hustle was one of the hottest labels in the game. What was that experience like for you?
It was big for me as an artist, just being up on the guys that I grew up listening to, you know, that really shaped and molded, you know, the city when we were coming up, you know, and just to have the opportunity to be amongst those guys, the things that I picked up, the professionalism, the work ethic, you know, working with a guy like T.I., working with a guy like that, have a crazy drive, crazy work ethic. I was able to see that and experience that firsthand. I was able to soak that up, you know, and add that to my repertoire, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. So for me to be, like I said, ushered in up under guys like that, it was definitely big for me.
What were them studio sessions like, though, L.A., with all of y'all boys being lyrical monsters at the same time, man? I mean, what was that like when you hear them tracks going crazy and you know it's time to throw down in there?
Hey, cooking grease, man. Cooking grease, hello.
Talk to me.
Hello, nah, but for real, just, you know, a lot of creative minds in one room is always just like you never know how it's gonna come, who it's gonna come from, which angle it's gonna come from, and like I say, being talented enough to adjust. Like if he go one way, I can adjust and go that way and make it complement what he doing and stuff like that. So you just never know the chemistry. So being in there with those kind of guys, with, like you say, real bars, you know what I'm saying? Thanks. Real creators, you know, real lyricists, crazy.
When you look at your catalog, man, what are the songs that you hold near and dear to your heart, though, L.A.?
I look at my catalog, for me, we in this thing featuring Camron. And just that record, because I was always a fan of Dipset. You know what I'm saying? And I came up in that era, and those was the guys I seen like get fly. You know what I'm saying? And set the bar for that back then. You know, when we was watching it, like these guys putting on clothes really fly. And just being a fan of Camron and being a fan of Paid in Full. That's like one of my favorite movies, and the character Rico. So it's like, for me to actually have did that record for him, that for me was just like, boy, I'm here for real now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's like one of my, like, I mean, like I say, I grew up on Cam and Dipset, like, so that was dope for me. Like, it was crazy.
My favorite LA song, though, man, that 36 O's, man.
Oh, man,
My
street
God.
classic.
I mean, I'm still riding to that
Street
to this
classic.
day, man. I mean,
Classic.
talk to me about that banger, man.
Man, we talking to you about timeless music, man. Real street classic music, real quality music. That song right there, just the energy on it.
Yeah.
KE on the track. It was a real monster. Right now, you drop it anywhere, and it's gonna do what it do.
Every time.
And not even just to mention, you know, the feature from the big homie Boosie.
Come on.
That was just like the icing on the cake. And shout out to Boosie and everything he's doing. But he a real one. And like, that was an epic record for me, you know, at that time. And it still is. When I go on my show, I drop 36 O's right now, and it's like it just hit. So
exactly.
Radio Shouty.